Hi everyone, what's up? Welcome back to this channel. My name is Robertina. If you are new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. As you can see, we are on a journey and we are almost at the end of our journey, and I want to take this opportunity to share with you what I have done to prepare myself, to prepare for my newborn baby. And this is now my third pregnancy, and I've never done this before. I've prepared like my hospital bag for my first pregnancy, second pregnancy, but I never got around to like taking a whole, or rather documenting everything. So I hope I will do like a comparison between my first, second, and now my third baby preparation. All right, so most of the things, I have some new things, I also have some old things, which you will probably see the old stuff in a new video, but basically it's recycled clothes for my first two kids. All right, so before I go any further, let me first mention that I don't know the gender of this baby. This is the third pregnancy. This is our third pregnancy, and with our first baby we knew what the gender was, second baby we knew, and this time around we decided let's just flow with the flow and get also to experience how you feel when you're just in your delivery room and you get the surprise of whether it's a girl or a boy. So we don't know the gender of this baby. All right, but many people have been speculating. Just comment down below what you think it is. If you think it's a girl, comment down below. If you think it's a boy, comment down below. So far in my journey, since anyone who I've met and saw me pregnant, they always thought I'm carrying a boy. I don't know if that's how it's gonna be, but personally I am not preferring, I'm not like saying I wish it's a girl, I wish it's a boy. I'm not doing that. Yeah, but it's exciting. All right, so I'm curious to know what you think the baby's gender is going to be. All right, so without wasting much more time, let's get into the basics. I'm going to share what I got for myself, some things I didn't see the need of buying because I have them from my previous two pregnancies. Some of them are old to be recycled later, but I want to show you what I have. So let me just get started instead of talking so much. All right, so to start off with, I have, let me begin with my stuff. Yeah, stuff for mommy. All right, so to start with, at the back here you can see I have this bathing ball. The reason I got this bathing ball was because I need it for me to like do exercises, sit on it, like just exercise my pelvic muscle area, because at some point on this pregnancy journey things were hard, and ever since I was put on bed rest for like a whole month, and ever since I've not been able to like do long like I can't do long walks like I could when I was pregnant with my first, second baby. All right, babies. So now I need this to make sure that I'm moving muscles around, I'm doing some exercise here and there. So that's why I got this. It's been helpful. I never had it for my first and second pregnancy, so that's why I got it this time. Every time I use it, I can feel my whole body feeling completely relaxed, and immediately it's like things start moving around inside my belly. That's when I start feeling like I need to use the toilet and things like that. So it's really nice. Even I was telling my husband the other day, if in future I feel like I'm kind of, you know, things are stuck up, like constipation, things like that, I can just use this and things will move around. All right, so that's the first thing for mommy that I got. My other two kids really love using it, but it's too big for them anyway. So the other two things I got are these. I got this, one for myself, one for my daughter who is a 3-year-old, because if I get one for myself and not get one for her, it's gonna be trouble. So that's where they are too. So I got this just to feel cute and feel nice during this entire period. It's been a difficult journey, and I will tell you all about it. All right. Yeah, I'm happy that I can smile at this point. Today we are just being happy and getting ready. All right, so there's that. The other thing I got these are disposable panties. I'm gonna open one and show you how it looks. It's really ugly, but I find them to be very, very helpful you know, you just had a newborn, and you're always wearing sanitary pads, things like that, because you're bleeding and all those things. So having a disposable panty is always quite advisable. This is how it looks. It's just this material. It looks like those things you wear on your it has this material for like what do you call them, the nets we wear in the kitchen when we are cooking. The chefs know it. But yeah, you can see that's how it looks. Yeah, and these are disposable. You wear it one time. If it gets a stain, you just wrap it nicely, just like you wrap away your used pads or used diapers, and dispose it off in a way that is not like messing up the environment. You know what I mean? So there's that, and you need a lot. I only bought one packet, but I should have bought a lot more. I'm gonna get a lot more, some maybe from the hospital, and also I will order from I bought this from Nyla Baby Shop. There's Nyla Baby Shop. Yeah, I'm gonna put their contacts on the screen or in the description. They're really efficient, right? They are quite efficient, even though there's no agreement between me and them to like mention them in this video. I'm just saying the experience I went through while shopping with them. I was really in a hurry. I bought these things like at the very last minute. Throughout my entire pregnancy, I never bought any new thing for my kid, and this is like I'm due in like 2-3 days. So I bought these from Nyla Baby Shop, and it's the same people who I'm going to contact. I'm going to ask them to send me more of these because they are quite important. I've always used them, and it also saves you the time to, you know, the hand washing. No one is going to be washing your panties, soiled panties and all that. And you're also nursing a newborn baby. You're also dealing with your own new body, yourself as a new mother at that point. So I think it's important that we have such things, and whoever came up with it, the brilliant person. Speaking of disposable items, the other disposable things that I have are these breast pads. When you start breastfeeding, sometimes there's milk that is just flowing out of your boobs, and you need to have something that is holding that milk so that it doesn't leak into your clothes, especially if you'll have to go back to work at some point. So I got 2 for a start because I can't buy a lot of them all at once. They are also a bit pricey. So I got 2 packets for the very first periods. As I finish them, I'll be replenishing them. So these are some of the essential things a new mom should be having. So there's that. The other thing I got is, of course, wipes. This will be for me and for the baby. I had these before, so I didn't buy any new wipes. And I love these wipes because they are scent free and they are antibacterial. All right, so they're really nice for me. I've used these particular wipes with my 2 other kids. If I need to use wipes on this newborn, then I'll go for these. If I have to buy new ones, then I will do that. And then the other thing I have is this electric breast pump. The electric breast pump, let's open it together and see what's inside. Actually, I've never, since it came, I never opened it, so I don't know how it looks inside. But ideally, what I want you to do, why I needed to buy this was because at some point I'm getting back to work and I will need to keep the milk flow in control, and I think this will come in handy. So this is the package. I just removed it. I like how it's packed. I also got this from Nyla Baby Shop. I will give you like contacts, and you can buy a whole package of newborn essentials. Most, like 70% of the things I have here, I got from Nyla Baby Shop. Just an order through WhatsApp, but I had to go through their Instagram page so that I could get the WhatsApp number, and then we communicated. I placed my order today, and tomorrow it was delivered. And mind you, I live like 4 hours away from Nairobi. I live in Nanyuki. That is in Kenya. Anyway, so this is what we have. So that's how it looks. I love that. Yeah, so you just put them like that, I guess. Then here's the, we'll figure it out at some point. And there's that, a nipple, plastic nipple thing. So I'm going to figure this out later. Oh, I was wondering, where the power cable is. So it is right here. So this will help with connecting to the power source because it is an electric breast pump. So I'm going to store this until when I need it. Okay, yeah. So there's that. You may not need to buy this. There's a manual pump as well, which works just as well. The reason I decided to go for the electric pump was because in my first pregnancy I got the manual pump, and the manual pump, I didn't use it much. In fact, it ended up being in my kids' toys. Can you believe that? So I was like, if I'm getting a pump this time around, I'm going for an electric one, which I will make sure that I use, and I know I will use it. So that's the other thing I got for myself as new mom, and you can as well. All right. And then I decided to buy these press-on towels, more like sanitary pads. Very, very useful after you give birth because there's a lot of bleeding which continues for like 2 weeks, and you need to hold, of course you need this, and this is the best. I think I love this brand, and even if you stop bleeding earlier, you can still use it during your menstrual period cycles. All right, so I got 3. Oopsie. So I got 3 of these, but I'm sure at the hospital they will give me more, and that's not a problem. If they do, it just means that I'll have more to use, and not just now, maybe also even in the future. And I think the last thing that I got for myself, the second last. So Nyla Baby Shop, they sell these breastfeeding gowns or breastfeeding deras, and this is how it looks. I'll insert a clip somewhere. I love the fabric, it looks beautiful, though I wish it was like a black and white thing, but anyway, I don't mind at all. It looks good. I didn't even choose. They're like, you're selling, I do want a breastfeeding dera. I'm like, yes, put it there. I didn't even choose the color. So it has a zip here at the front, so that's the one you open so that your boob can have access to your boob and give it to your child. So that's another thing that I got for myself. Despite it being one, I'm going to be wearing clothes. Of course, when you're breastfeeding, you need to wear clothes that give you quick access to your baby's food. All right. Yeah, so there's that. Then the other thing that I got was this bag. I wouldn't say it's for mommy. It's more like for mommy and baby. In my other pregnancies, I never bought these diaper bags, or rather baby bags. I never did buy them, but this time around I already have 2 other kids and I need to separate things. Sometimes you may find a vest, they're all white and they are mixed up, so I needed a bag for the newborn, and this is how it looks like. It's quite big, as you can see, lots of pockets. You can see there's a pocket there, another pocket there. There's a side bag at this side. There's like this velcro thing. Open, put your things there, and then inside there's another smaller bag, this one. So you can be carrying these on days you're going to the clinic just with your diaper and a change of clothes for the kid, maybe some water for yourself, something like that. Yeah, and then it comes with this small changing pad. This is the one if you're outside the house and you have your kid and you need to change your kid, you just place it on the surface and then you can change your kid on this material, right? And then you just fold it in case of any mess. Then you can carry this with you home. You can go then and clean it up. And then we have this and this. To be honest with you, I have no idea what to do with this and this. I don't know what to pack in here. Maybe a bottle. I think a bottle can be packed here, yeah. But I'm pretty sure my other 2 kids, they will want to have these as their purchase. And they'll put pencils, coloring, crayons, things like that inside, but we'll see. I don't think I will be needing this, so I won't mind if they ask for it. I will leave it to them. So that's the bag. Yeah, and I think it's quite important. Okay, yeah, so that's it. That's what I got for myself as mom. Of course, there are some other things like I'm going to pack I'm going to pack so of course I will be packing a smaller bag, or rather just use one of those small bags and put in my toiletries like toothbrush, toothpaste, lotion, soap, things like that, you know, like personal effects. And I'm going to make sure I have, always make sure anywhere you go, whether it's the hospital or hotel, you're visiting your friends, you're visiting your in-laws, always have a pack or a bag that has all your personal effects. Sometimes you may go somewhere expecting that they'll have toothpaste and they don't. So those are the things that you need to consider, personal effects, to make sure that you have in your bag so that you don't struggle. Even if it's provided, at least you had backup. And even if you don't use it, it's not a problem. You just go back with it to your house. All right, so mommy items are done. Let me show you what I got for the newborn. And first things first, I have a soap. I decided to get the Baby Dove soap because I needed something that's very odor neutral, like it has no odor at all. And I've never tried this, plus I also believe in Dove products, they're quite good. And I bought the small one because I don't want it to backfire and then I have to deal with having not to use it. Then I also got like a lotion which is scent free for the baby as well. But just in case these don't work, I will go the old school way and use this petroleum jelly. All right, so I'm pretty ready on that side. I've dealt with eczema before, and I want to make sure that the products that I'm applying on the newborn's skin are, you know, they are better than previously. It has to be super clean, no scent, nothing that can trigger a reaction and things like that. So that's why I have the petroleum jelly just in case, but I will try these and hope they work. If they do, well and good. If they don't, then you have this, or you can use an oil like a coconut oil or shea butter, something like that. So I have these for skincare, baby's skincare. Or you can even just buy a baby oil, but I've never, since my first experience with baby oils and my first kid getting eczema, second kid also getting mild eczema, I've really never trusted oils on my baby skin until they are much older. So the other thing I have for the newborn is these cotton linen clothes. There I got 3 of them. These will be good for, like, you know, placing on the kid's chest for burping, things like that, wiping, things like that. I also bought a towel for the newborn. I got the towel today from the supermarket. This one, see, it's big, and I needed it to be big like that so that once I wash the kid, I'm not in a hurry to like dress him up. I can just wrap him in this towel and stay for a while as we sunbathe or something like that, and this will keep the baby warm. Did I say him or her? I don't know. Let's see what happens. People have already put the idea in my head. Anyway, so I got the towel today and I'm happy with it. It's heavy, so it's warm. But yeah, one thing I'll have to do after this video is do a rinse, or rather a wash of all the cloth items, so that they at least are not having that newness. I can do that today after I'm done, and hopefully I'll be able to do it with you guys. All right, so the other thing I got for baby is this soap holder. It's a soap dish, so I'm going to put the baby soap in here and the bathing towel. I didn't buy the bathing towels for the kids because I already have so many bathing towels here, and I just need to disinfect 1 or 2 and use it for the newborn. And then oh, this one I forgot to mention, I also bought a nursing bra, and it is somewhere, I can't find it. So this is an extension that was something I found to be very useful for a nursing bra. If you're buying a bra and you're buying it online, ensure it has this extension so that in case the bra is small, you can adjust using this. All right, so I also have these baby bibs. I got 2 because I already have more here in the house. I did not want to like buy a lot of things because I already have some of these things. And then we have the baby care kit. Let me show you what it has. It has quite a lot of things. The only other time I bought this baby care kit was with my first kid. My second kid, I didn't buy it because I already had what I was using with my first kid. But then now those items from the first baby, I can't find them. It's like one thing is here, another thing is wherever, and it has been 6 years, so you can imagine. So we needed a new set altogether. So there's everything. There's this, there's a comb, there's a brush for hair, quite soft. There's this stuff that you can use to clean the baby's tongue. And then we have this is for measuring water temperature when you're washing your kid. There's a nail cutter there, there's a small toothbrush here. There's so many things. There's even what do we call this thing? I've forgotten the name, but it's there. Some of these things were not in my first baby care kit, but yeah, there's a lot. There's a nail file, there's some scissors there, like as you can see. There's everything, and they have labeled all those things at the back, so you know exactly what you're using what for. All right, there's a thermometer, there's a silicone, there's like a medicine dispenser, there's a finger toothbrush. Oh, the pacifier, this one. I was trying to remember that name, pacifier. Anyway, so that's it. Baby care kit. It's quite important because some of these things, you find yourself with a sick child, you've been given medicine, you don't have a medicine dispenser, so it comes in handy, and you're able to measure your medicine using items from this this baby care kit. All right, and another thing that's very important from this kit is the nail cutter, nail clipper. Newborn kids have the sharpest nails. So you need to make sure the moment they sleep and they're peaceful, just carefully clip the nails, make sure they are soft so that they don't scratch themselves and injure themselves. All right, so that's one thing that I also got for the baby. Then we have these receiving blankets, not rather blankets, more like clothes. And you can use this the moment, as soon as you keep using them. For me, they always end up being clothes that I can use to wipe the kids, because this is pure cotton and it lasts even so these tend to last quite a long time, and there are 4 of them. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4, and yeah, so they are quite helpful. You can use this to add onto your shawls when you're wrapping your kids, to wipe them, carry them around with, like, you know, like this. Something of that sort. So I got the 4 of them. And then the other thing that I bought was just 1 sweater, because I have so many other sweaters from my previous you know, I have other sweaters from my previous babies, and I didn't see the need to buy many more sweaters, so I'm just going to wash those ones and add on to this. So like in terms of outfits, I didn't buy, I just bought like one pair for the hospital day and bring in the other clothes later. I have a video of how I selected the clothes that I will be using for this particular reason, and how I washed them, organized them for this newborn, just disinfecting and making sure they're clean. right? And they are quite a lot, so I did not see the need to buy so many more clothes. So the other set of clothes that I bought is this, a top and a trouser. If this baby is a girl or a boy, this outfit is perfect for either of them. The other one I got is this romper. All right, I find it to be a bit tiny, but I don't mind because this is what they will wear. It will be their first outfit in the hospital once they are born. All right, and then I have socks, tiny little socks. Have you ever seen socks as tiny as this? This is actually how tiny newborn babies are, right? So I got like 6 pairs, right? And I like to keep them like that instead of just one, so that they don't get lost. So I have those pairs there. And then also have mittens. So I have like 3 pairs. There's 1, 2, and another one somewhere. Mittens. The mittens are for wearing, putting on your kids' hands, so that if they scratch themselves, they have this protective layer of cloth to protect them, because of the, remember I told you they have really sharp nails. All right, so there's that. This is what a mitten is. It looks like that, in case you didn't know. You know, when I got pregnant the first time, there was a lot that I didn't know, because I had never ever dealt with a newborn ever anywhere. I'm an only child, so I had never seen a newborn. I didn't know how to tie a diaper, but I'm a fast learner, and there's something that happens to you when you become a parent. There's like a sixth sense. It's like God comes and lives inside your head, and you will always like spot when something is not right. If your kid is sick, there's a sense that tells you this baby is not okay, and that's when you take them to the hospital. You feel like, I need to check my kid, and then you find, yeah, you actually needed to check. Like, there's always that extra sense that comes with being a parent. And even if you know nothing about parenting, trust me, you will be fine. All right, so this is me encouraging you and telling you that things always fall in place, and you will always be there. You'll be the #1 champion. You become like a small doctor, or for your kid, you know, you become like a small doctor for your kid. And this extra sense of being a parent is always there to guide you. And of course, you know, keep learning, keep asking questions, take only advice that fits you, because there's so much advice out there from people, a lot of unsolicited advice, and some of it you don't need it. Like, someone will tell you, osha mtoto na maji ya chumvi, wash your kid with salty water. Another one will tell you, let the kids sunbathe without any single cloth. Another one will be telling you that don't wash your kid in the morning, wash them in the evening, don't apply this, use this, eat this. Like, everyone has a piece of advice to give you, so it's up to you to know what works for you, what you need to take, and what you don't have to. All right, so always ensure that you're surrounded by positive people who are supportive of you, so that also your mental space can be in a place of enjoying that moment you have with a newborn child. All right, so moving on, I got diapers. I have come to love the Monfix brand. I went to the shops today and I realized they have changed the packaging. I hope the quality is still the same. That's why I bought only 1 packet, to make sure that I didn't buy a lot that is not going to work. Remember, kids are also very sensitive. This diaper might have worked for my 2nd kid or my 1st kid, but it refuses to work with my 3rd kid, and they end up having to use like the cheapest brand in the market. And that yet you're there saying, oh no, my kid uses Huggies and Pampers and this and that, and you know, it is a child who's going to choose. So I always like to go with how the body of the kid is behaving. If they react to this, I will change it immediately, regardless of whatever. I'll use what works. All right, even if it's a cloth diaper, that is what we're going to work with. So there's diapers. The other thing I have is a set of clothes. One thing with newborns, you need so many clothes, and again, you also have to remember they are growing, so they are going to outgrow these clothes quite fast. So you need clothes in layers, like 3-month-old, 6-month-old, 9-month-old, like that until they get bigger. All right, so I have this set. I don't know, let's look at it together. So I'm just going to remove it from the package. There's a hat, very nice hat. There's a bib, and it's warm. It's a very nice material. Then there is a sweater. For a newborn, this is a very good size. It's a really good size. There's a sweater. There's like another sweater with buttons. There's a trouser, closed leg trouser. There's another trouser which is open leg trouser, which is looking nice. Then there's this one. I'll show you where to use it. Let me put it aside. Then we have this romper style outfit, very nice. You also have more mittens here, more mittens for the hands and mittens for the feet. All right, so there's that. And then this is the last thing. It's a shawl. And when you swaddle your kid, when you swaddle your baby, there's a way you're going to hold them, you know, like swaddle the baby, and then you're holding them. And this is where this strap comes in. You just hold, just some Velcro there. You just tighten, not tighten, like hold your shawl in place like that, and then you have your kid there. All right, so that's what is in this set of clothes. I don't need to put them back in this bag because I'll be washing them. So there's that. And then I have another set of outfits right here. So this one, I'm a little afraid because of the material. As you can see, this is a fleece material. I hope it doesn't react on my child, but what I'll do is before I wear them, I put this on them, is make sure they have some cotton outfit underneath to protect them from reaction. But I hope that doesn't happen because I've dealt with eczema before, like I mentioned, and I know it might be an issue. But yeah, a very cute outfit, almost similar to the other one. There's a sweater. Then there's another hooded sweater. There's a romper right there. This one is a bit bigger, which is really good because it means he or she can wear this for like 3 months. Then trouser, all right, and it's stretching, so in case you have a pum baby, it will be able to fit them. It's an open leg. Then there's a closed leg trouser. There's this shawl, very nice one. I love it. I love it because of the material. And this is color yellow, pale yellow. Then there's a t-shirt there, very nice t-shirt. I like it. And then of course finally it's the shawl that you get to wrap your baby in. So this is a whole set of outfits that you can dress your kid in. All right, so I like it. I'm also going to put it there because we'll be washing it. We are not packing it back again. All right, so the other thing I got for the kid is a vest. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. These are really nice vests. I got them from Naila Baby Shop. I like this band here because it means the vest won't be hanging on the shoulder. It will be fitting well, and it's nice. The only thing I forgot to buy was the kind of vest that have the like onesie style type of vest, and I'm gonna ask them if they do have, so that I get like another pair, although it is not a must, but it really helps to hold, having a onesie type of vest, it helps to hold the diaper in place. So I will need to check that out, but it's not a big problem because despite the vest, I have these onesies, long sleeve onesies. All right, so these are the vests. As you can see, 5 pieces. They're really good. And then I have the onesie, more like t-shirts, so I can have the vest inside and then these on top. And because it's a onesie style, it will be able to hold the diaper that I'm talking about in place. All right, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And as I mentioned earlier, because we do not know the gender of the baby, we told them to just use neutral colors. A girl or a boy can wear these outfits, but from what I'm seeing now, it's like these people are convinced I'm having a boy, because most of the items they chose, there's not a hint of a girl. It's all gravitating towards having a boy. But anyway, we shall see in a few days. Alright, so here I have some trousers. I love trousers for kids because they're just very functional. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 6 of them, plus the ones I have recycled. So in terms of outfits, I think I am sorted. And the thing I love about these trousers, I have such type for my 2 other kids, and they last long. The other time I had gotten them from Jumia, but this time, oh, I ended up with 2 similar ones. These ones look alike. Wow, I didn't notice. So I have 2 that look alike. Yeah, so there's that. So I think that's everything I got for the baby. Other things, there are other things that are essential for a newborn, but most of them you get them from the hospital. Things like cotton wool, there's a cream which is not a must for you to have, that you apply on their belly button for it to heal. I'm trying to think of other things, but I think that this is basically everything. Yeah, so the last thing I got for the kid is a co-sleep mattress. I'm not planning to buy a baby cot, so I decided to get this co-sleeper. It's quite big, and I think it can last them for even a year or 2 years. I think a 2-year-old can fit in here, and I'll just place it next to me on the bed, and we'll be able to share, or rather the baby will be sleeping nearer to me. Right, so that's everything. I can't believe I've exhausted everything. So on the baby shawls, I have these ones are from my previous pregnancy. As you can see, they're still quite new. I washed these this morning, smelling clean and fresh. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, like I have a lot of shawls that I did not have to buy even a single one. These are the ones I've shown you, are the ones I washed in the morning. There are 3 more which I'm yet to wash. Not like they're dirty, I just need to wash them to make sure that by the time I use them, they have gone through water. And then I have this is very good for, it's a warm baby shawl for a newborn, and this is how it looks. I bought it for my second kid, and it's not yet dry because I washed it also this morning. Not very dry. I just brought it here for the purpose of this video. Yeah, and I like something like this with a newborn. You use it within 4-5 months, you're done with it. So if you're done giving birth, you just give it out. But if you think like you may go back there, you just keep it for future use, because this is a huge save. I think it costs around 2K, and I didn't have to spend that money this time around. Same to the shows and every other thing. So at this point, I want to thank you all for watching this video up until this point. I really appreciate you so much. I'm trying to get ready and be as relaxed as possible. I've had a difficult pregnancy this time, and I will tell you all about it in a video which you might see here, or maybe at the end, or in the description box much later on, talking about all the challenges that I went through with this pregnancy. And I know it can look a bit scary sometimes, but always have faith, believe in God, and trust yourself. Listen to what the doctors say. Try and do as much as they ask you to do. If they tell you to rest, please rest. If they tell you not to move heavy things, don't move heavy things. Let the world judge you. Let them say you're being lazy. Let them, but you let them be. There's that theory that I've been trying to explore lately. It's called let them theory. Let the world do what they need to do. If they feel like if they feel like you're holding back from them and they judge you to an extent of even neglecting you or leaving you because you're too much stress for them, then let them go. You know, just honor yourself. No, you are the only person who knows what you're going through. And also, if you're in an okay pregnancy, thank God. Enjoy your pregnancy, enjoy every single moment. It's not one time or two times that I've sat down and I was like, I miss being pregnant, like holding my belly like this and that. And it's not something you just wake up today and you're pregnant. Maybe for some people, but yeah, it's a special journey. It's a wonderful, miraculous journey, and just getting through it is something to be very grateful for. All right, so I am personally very happy and happy again. I'm personally very happy to have come this far, and I trust God for what lies ahead, and I know everything will be fine. All right, so make sure you're surrounded by people who have the right energy. That is very key. You need a support system, and when I say a support system, I don't mean the entire village. I just mean even if it is one person who hears you, who sees you for who you are at that point where you're trying to get through this new change. All right, so always ensure that the people who surround you when you're pregnant, after you give birth, are people who bring you only positive vibes. All right, so with that, I want to say thank you once again. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you very much. And one thing I want to request of you, please just hit the like button, and that's it. That's all I need for you to support my video today. Just hit the like, and I will really appreciate it. I hope you've learned something today. I hope you've been inspired. If you're yet to pack your hospital bag, let this be your sign, let this be your motivation, and also leave in the comment section down below what you think I might have forgotten that is very essential, or what I can add, or what I don't need that I bought, you know, sometimes some things like that. All right, so until next time, I will love and leave you and hope that you have a lovely time. I will see you soon in another video. Make sure you watch any video that pops up here or here, and I will really appreciate. Until next time, it's goodbye from me. Bye. Thank you.